if you want to get the most choosing signals, you got to work on the V-taper. The V-taper is key to getting all of the choosing signals, right? If you want to be the type of guy where you walk into a room, you're wearing a tank top and you want to command attention from women, you gotta work on the V-taper. It's literally scientifically proven that, you know, women find the V-taper attractive, right? And, you know, a lot of people will say, oh no, like looks don't matter, or no, it's just, or they might even say, oh, just focus on face game, just mew, bro, just mew. You know what I mean? Like, but there's literally scientific evidence that proves that, you know, the V-taper makes you a lot more attractive. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't improve other areas of your life. Like I always say on all my videos, there's nothing enlightening about playing small, right? We're not one trick pony. We work on all aspects of self-improvement, right? But for the sake of this video, I just want to emphasize that like the V-taper is really important if you want to see choosing signals, right? The V-taper is what's going to take you from like 0 to hero. It's really going to boost you up, right? Assuming that you're working on other areas of your life and not just the V-taper, right? The V-taper is kind of like V-taper or body game, as you will. It's going to just boost your resume at the top of the pile, but then you still have to do the interview, right? Right? You need to be able to speak. You need to be able to, you know, you need to have other attributes about you that make you interesting, right? So body game, what body game really is that it just boosts your resume at the top of the pile, and then you have to use, you know, your other attributes to kind of get the job, if that makes sense, right? By the way, if you want to work with me personally, if you want to develop a V-taper physique and you want to get in the best shape of your life, right, hit the link in the description. I'm the guy for that, and I can help you with that, and we'll see if it makes sense to work together, right? And make sure you like this video and leave a comment and let me know what you think, right? But back to scheduled programming, right? That's a little shameless plug for those of you guys that need it. But like I was saying, like the V-taper, for those of you guys that don't know what the V-taper is, the V-taper is like when you maximize like your shoulders and your lats, right? So your shoulders, obviously, you know, it's gonna make you look wider, it's gonna give you a wider frame, and then your lats are like your lower back muscles, right? And so it's gonna create that V effect, right? Again, your shoulders are gonna bring your frame up even more, right? And so what I used to do, honestly, I'm gonna tell a little story from my personal experience. I didn't start getting more choosing signals until I worked on the V-taper, right? The V-taper, I think, is the most important muscle because like it just makes your physique look all the more better, right? I mean, sure, like you can have the big biceps, you can have the insane chest, right? But if your back and your shoulders is not doing what it's supposed to, like you kind of have the sleeper build in a way, like you don't really look jacked, right? See, the V-taper is gonna make you look jacked when you're wearing baggy shit, straight up, right? Maybe not too baggy shit, but you guys get the point I'm trying to say. Like I'll be wearing like, you know what I mean? Like I'll wear, for example, I'll wear like a hoodie like this or some shit, and you can just tell I'm jacked, bro. You can just tell. I'll be walking around and you just tell because like my shoulders are really broad. So when you look at me, you're gonna be like, okay, this guy has clearly got a size to him. He's got a frame to him, right? And you know, my V-taper, I would say my lats are pretty good, so then it kind of tapers in. So like, you know what I mean? You can just see it, right? It just creates that silhouette. So imagine if I actually wore like, if I wear like a white beater, like you're gonna see the V-taper even more. It's gonna be more apparent. Like this summer, literally just straight from work, just by working on Bodygame alone, bro, all this summer I was just wearing straight up white beaters, you know, tank tops, because I earned it, bro. I earned it. I earned the right to wear a tank top. I earned the right to wear a white beater, right? I earned that right. And you got to earn that right as well, right? And once you work on that V-taper long enough, you're going to earn that right. And you're going to get those choosing signals. You're going to have women look at you and like catcall you and all this stuff like that, right? You got to earn it, bro. You got to work for this shit, man. Like if you want the choosing signals, if you want to look max and you want to have the benefits, you got to earn it, bro. You gotta earn that shit, bro. You can't just wear a tank top just because it's summer. You gotta earn that shit, bro. And that starts right now. It starts in the winter, right? Give yourself 6 months. Give yourself 6 months and you will achieve that V-taper and you will get all the choosing signals, right? Give yourself 6 months to work on it, right? And if you need help doing that, hit that link in the description and I'll be happy to be working with you soon, right? Like I was saying, like this summer, like I was getting the most amount of choosing signals because I literally maximized my V-taper. And I think this summer was the most aesthetic I've been in a while, right? because you know I was also jogging at the time. I was jogging at the time. I'm probably gonna start jogging again soon. You know, I might join the run clubs again, you know, once it warms up and stuff. And you know, I was lifting, you know, and I was on a cut, you know what I mean? I had the V-taper, bro. I was looking like a menace, bro. So I say all this to say, man, is that you gotta focus on your V-taper. The V-taper, if you can maximize your V-taper, the rest will just follow, right? And that's all I really have to say for today. Remember to book that one-on-one coaching call if you're looking to get in the best shape of your life. And remember, like this video, comment, send this to someone who needs to hear it. And remember, like I'm always saying, there's nothing in light name while playing small. I'll catch you guys next video. See ya.